Thanks for tuning in to Panther Television. We're about to bring you the girls varsity game. Now don't worry, I'm not announcing this game. The guys from KQMA will be announcing. We've got Jesse Ray and Robbie Gibson giving you the play-by-play. But I want to give you a few messages before we turn it over to them. Panther Television would like to thank Dana Gramman of American Family Insurance for generously donating to PTV. For all your insurance needs, contact Dana Gramman. Also, PTV would like to thank 4C Land and Auction LLC, Cody Miller, broker, auctioneer, for supporting Panther Television. If you foresee an auction or real estate transaction in your future, give them a call. We really appreciate your support in watching Panther Television. If you have a chance today, try to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We're really looking to try to get 1,000 subscribers so that we can have more features on our streaming. We'll be allowed to do mobile streaming once we get to 1,000 subscribers, which will really help us bring more games for you to watch. We'd like to bring you all the Phillipsburg activities that we can, and that could help us out. So if you can, subscribe to Panther Television. All right, we've got about 40 seconds left before we get things underway here. I don't know if they're going to announce the starters and so forth, but I'm going to sign off, and we'll get Jesse and Robbie going here and get this game. Of course, we can't tip off because we don't have tip off anymore with COVID regulations, but Panthers will start with that first possession here as the warm-up clock finishes up. So.
Maybe not from around here. Some of them used it to start off their Thunder Ridge. Thunder Ridge uses it. You know, they win the tip, and it's a fast break instant, and they almost have 2 points up on the board before 10 seconds is over. So there's teams that try to do that every which way they can. So Lady Panthers, I'm not sure if that's something that they were going to look forward to this year. As like you said, they got the height. As for the Lady Plainsmen, they kind of lose some height. We haven't talked about that. They lose height in Lowry from last year.
She's at Tabor now playing basketball.
She was a good defender and a good offensive player, so Lady Plainsmen have to fill that shoe as well.
So we take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Lady Panthers, as that's who we're going with first as the visitors. It is number 11, a 5'6" sophomore, Brian Sides. Number 13, a 5'9" junior, Abby Babcock. Number 15, a 5'11" sophomore, Heather Skimper. Number 20, a 5'5" senior, Ava Skimper. And number 35, a 5'8" senior, Kay Pockabeer. For the Lady Plainsmen, number 10, Angela Johnson. Number 10, a 5'7" senior, Angela Johnson. Also number 14, a 5'7" senior, Lexi Shellito. We see number 20, a 5'4" senior, Jada Renner. Also down there is number 24, a 5'7" sophomore, J.L. Johnson. And the final starter will be number 42, a 5'7" junior, Liberty Booker. The Lady Panthers in those road and navy jerseys with the white numbers and the gold trim. The Lady Plainsmen in their home of white jerseys, purple numbers, and the gold trim. As we are getting set here, Robbie. Looks like we're going to take a quick timeout for the national anthem. We'll be back with the beginning of this varsity girls matchup right after this. As you listen to Lady Panthers basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
At the twilight
Again, no opening tip-off, so we await both teams to come out here. And again, Phillipsburg will start the ball game with the basketball. For the Lady Panthers, once again, it is Sides, Babcock, Skimper, and Pockabear. For the Lady Plainsmen, Shelito, Renner, Johnson, Booker, and Johnson. Lady Panthers back. They go left to right on your radio dial. Babcock has it in the right corner. They swing it around out front to Sides. Taryn on the dribble. Gets it in the paint. Looks underneath for Pockabear. Kay puts it up off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound put back by Heather Skimper. No good. Rebounded by Booker. Lady Plainsmen basketball. Booker has it around to the left wing to Shelito. Shelito looking, letting the offense set up. They look inside for Booker. Booker, one dribble off the glass. Good.
Just a little lob pass over top the Lady Panthers defense. Booker had backside position, wide open shot.
Well, Lady Plainsmen score first here in this ball game. Sides has it out front. Top of the key three's on its way. No good. Rebound, power dribble by Babcock. Up off the glass. No good. Rebound, fought for. And Lady Plainsmen come up with it. It's Johnson.
Coming out here in a 1-2-2 defense, doing a good job getting that rotation, making sure that they got someone on sides as soon as she crosses half court, so kind of putting a little pressure on them.
Pockabear comes away with the foul, her first personal, first team foul. Full court pressure by the Lady Panthers as Renner gets called for the travel as she was trying to pass it ahead. So turnover on the Lady Plainsmen, and it will be Lady Panther basketball. 7:01 left to go here in the first quarter, and the Lady Plainsmen of Oakley lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 2-0. Babcock to inbound for the Lady Panthers, does so to Sides. Taryn brings it left to right across the timeline to Pockabear at the free throw line. Backside pass for Babcock, right corner, back out to Sides, right wing. Taryn on the dribble to the free throw line, back out to Ava. Down to Babcock, left corner, long two, no good. Left is short, fighting for the rebound, and going to have a jump ball called. It will be Lady Plainsmen basketball.
Move the ball quickly, trying to find an open shot quick. That time Babcock had a good look at it, took the shot, just didn't get enough on it as it went back.
Full court pressure by the Lady Panthers once again. Shelito ahead to Renner. Renner looks inside for Booker. Booker left block, loses the handle on it, saves. Nope, they are going to say she stepped out of bounds. So it will be a Lady Panther basketball. 6:35 left to go in the first quarter. Oakley leads Phillipsburg here in the girls' varsity matchup 2-0. Heather Skimper inbounds to Taryn Sides. The sophomores there for the Lady Panthers. The Sides brings it ahead to Babcock, left wing. Babcock gets a screen out front from Pockabear. Now to Ava Skimper, right wing. Gets a screen from Heather. Steps back. Long two. Good.
Good screen. Shot wide open. Ava do so and drop it into the net.
And after Ava gets the first points of the season for the Lady Panthers, she also picks up a foul.
Ava trying to slide over there, use the sideline as a defender, but didn't quite get there enough time to get his feet set and get in the blocking foul.
6:17 left to go in the first quarter. 2-2 is our score. Oakley basketball as Booker gets behind the defense, and Pockabear almost comes away with the steal. Couldn't quite corral it before it went out of bounds. So it will be Oakley basketball, but good job and effort there by Pockabear as she saved an easy layup.
Pockabear really did save an easy layup, kind of on the backside of that one. Booker took off towards the basket, wide open. Pockabear able to track it down.
Johnson loses the handle on it inside. And it looks like we're going to have a jump ball called. It will be Lady Panther basketball. 6:09 left to go in the first quarter. And again, our score 2-2, tied here between the 8th ranked, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers, and the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. Sides ahead to Babcock, left wing. Gets a screen from Pockabear, now to Ava Skimper, right wing. She gets a screen from Heather Skimper, down to the right corner, back out front to Babcock. Pump fakes, now to Sides, left wing. Taryn drives to the free throw line, kicks it out to Ava. Right corner, three's on its way. Good! Skimper with all 5 points so far here for the Lady Panthers. As a ball gonna have a timeout called here by the Lady Plainsmen. As looks like Johnson was trapped underneath on the baseline. Coach Zimmerman calls a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them as you're listening to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Welcome back to Oakley High School. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. As Meredith Jacobs comes into the ball game for the Lady Panthers. Tipped by Pockabir into the hands of Sides. Back to Pockabir. Jumper no good off the baseline. Fighting for the rebound, and a jump ball going to be called as Pockabir and Booker both hit the floor that time.
Great job there by Pockabir. That ball was just at fingertip length, able to just get the fingertips on that enough to draw that jump ball.
5.5 to go in the first quarter. 5-2 is our score. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. Again, full court pressure by the Lady Panthers. Andolyn Johnson has it, loses the handle on it, gets in the hands of Renner though. Renner ahead to Booker. Booker behind the defense, up and good.
Good job there by the Lady Plainsmen, breaking that ball, getting an easy layup from Booker underneath the basket. Meredith Jacobs, known defender, had to make a decision there. She got 3 other guys Plainsmen come down.
Sides, top of the key 3, left that one short. Rebounded by Jacobs. Backside pass to Babcock, stolen away by Renner. Looks like it's going to be J.L. Johnson bringing it up the court now for the Lady Plainsmen. 5-4, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 1 with 4:50 left to go in the first quarter. Ball gets up for grabs, tipped out of there, and they're going to say the Lady Panthers touched it last. So Oakley basketball, 4:48 left to go in the first quarter. 5-4, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. Shellito looks inside for Booker. Booker fights for it, stolen away by Sides. Her first steal of the season. They pass it ahead to Pockabir. Pockabir couldn't quite hold on to that one, got tipped around. Let's see. They're going to say last touch by the Lady Plainsmen. So Lady Panther basketball as Sides will inbound with 4:39 left to go in the first. And Phillipsburg up by 1, 5-4. Sides looking to inbound, still looking, now tries to direct traffic, gets it into Jacobs, back to Sides. Taryn on the dribble, drives in, splits the defense, kicks it out, Skimper left wing. Ava picks up her dribble, now looks to pass off, gives it to Sides. Taryn left wing, they leave her wide open, can't make him pay that time, rebounded by Booker. Booker trapped by 4 Lady Panthers, tipped out of there by Sides, and let's say they are going to say last touch by J.L. Johnson. So Lady Panther basketball, 4:21 left to go in the first quarter, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 1, 5-4. Swarming full court pressure here so far by the Lady Panthers.
Lady Panthers doing a great job with that full court press, getting quite a few traps along the sideline, using that height and length that they got to their advantage.
Jacobs gets inbounds, now out front to Sides. Taryn working against J.L. Johnson. Now to Skimper. Back to Sides. Sides down to the right wing to Babcock. Abby puts up the 3, and it bounces in for 3.
Friendly shooter bounce on line, hits the rim. Looks like it's going to be short. Goes up, goes right back down to the net.
Puts the Lady Panthers up by 4, 8-4 as they look underneath for Booker again, and Booker going to get fouled from behind. Third Lady Panther foul here in the first quarter.
Plainsmen been doing a good job of finding Booker underneath the basket. Once again, as she's getting good positioning, they're finding good bounce passes into her, and as she's trying to get in position to go for the shot, that's when she's getting fouled this time. They're calling in the active shooting.
This is the first one. As a Meg Keaton comes into the ball game, as does Kinsey Stores. Ava Skimper and Abby Babcock both take a seat. We see assistant coach Robin Sides working on the ankle of Heather Skimper over on the sideline. Hope everything's all right with Heather.
Kind of looking over there from time to time. It looks like they're just maybe reapplying some tape over there, so maybe had her ankle tape and just wasn't quite tight enough.
Stores puts up the left corner 3, and it's good! So Stores comes off the bench and hits an early 3, puts the Lady Panthers up by 6, 11-5. They get it inside for Booker again. This time she's fouled by Stores. Kinsey picks up her first personal, 4th team foul, and Liberty Booker back to the free throw line where she just went 1 of 2, and she's got all 5 Lady Plainsmen points.
Lady Plainsmen broke the press again. Put Meredith Jacobs where she had to pick guard the ball handler or guard Booker. Goes out to try to guard the ball handler and gets the bounce pass right around her into Booker.
Booker's got all 6 points here for the Lady Plainsmen. 3:35 left to go in the first quarter. Phillipsburg leads 11-6. Booker trying to cut in that lead, and, well, they are going to say it's good. So Booker does get the basket to count. That's her 7th point. Again, all 7 points here for the Lady Plainsmen.
Lady Panthers had a lane violation on that one. Crossed over the line before the ball went through the net, so the shot did count, but lane violation on the camp.
Sides to the free throw line, kicks out Stores, left wing, 3's on its way, good again!
Stores with another quick shot. Got the pass, seen an open shot, took it, and drops it in.
Sides with her 4th assist already here in the first quarter. 14-7, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 7 as Stores, just like the last time, she hit the 3 and then gets called for the foul.
Stores went out and had good position, just reached across the body, tipped the ball out of the got body as well. Otherwise, good job there by Stores, standing on the defensive stance, just getting the ball down and kick the ball out.
3:12 left to play in the first quarter. Phillipsburg leads by 7 over the Oakley Lady Plainsmen, 14-7. Shillito has it out front. They look inside for Booker. Booker double teamed on the block. Turnaround shot blocked by Jacobs. Into the hands, though, of looks like that was Andolyn Johnson coming down with it. Her 2nd rebound, and then a foul going to be called on Stores. Her 3rd personal already. And the 6th Lady Panther team foul. Foul situation, Phillipsburg has 6. Oakley has 0. Ball up for grabs. The Lady Plainsmen come away with it to Shillito. Shillito out front now to J.L. Johnson. They look inside for Booker again. Tipped out of there. And they are going to say Booker touched it last. As Ava Skimper gets set to come back into the ball game.
Jacobs tipped that one, and then Booker tipped that one right past her. So they're doing a good job getting there on defense and getting that tip.
So, Lady Panther basketball. Keaton has it on the right side, gets a screen from Pocket Bear, bounce pass to Skimper, left wing. Back to Keaton, now to sides, inside for Pocket Bear. Right block, and going to have a foul called here before the shot. First team foul on the Lady Plainsmen.
Great look there by sides to catch Pocket Bear wide open. Easy pass into her. As Pocket Bear was catching, just gets ran into from behind. So, great look there by sides to get the ball right underneath the basket.
Andolyn Johnson picks up the foul, her first personal, first team foul. Sides to inbound for the Lady Panthers. Keaton has it right wing, backside pass for Skimper. Ava on the dribble, skip pass to sides, left wing 3 for Terrence on its way, and it's good!
On the backside, threw the ball in, went to the backside of everybody, left all alone, easy cross-court pass to her, and just drops it in up the net.
First points of the season for Terrence Sides. The Lady Panthers extend their lead to 10, 17-7, 2:15 and counting left to go in the first quarter. Lady Plainsmen basketball, Shillito inside for Booker at the right block, turnaround jumper, good. Sides quickly up the court, layup off the glass and good.
Sides in traffic on that one, able to get that up off the backboard. Tough shot is, like I said, in traffic.
19-9, the Lady Panthers continue to lead by 10 with 1:50 left to go in the first quarter. Again, they look inside for Booker, tipped out by Jacobs. Booker tries to save it in, but could not keep that foot in bounds. So, Lady Panther basketball as Heather Skimper comes back into the ball game. Kay Pocketbeer going to take a seat, so good to see Heather back in there. Again, saw her getting that ankle retaped, so good to see her back into the ball game.
Right, good to see her back in there. I'm sure the Lady Panthers are glad to have her back in there, as she does add another element to this team.
Keaton now to Heather Skimper. They look inside for Ava, and Heather going to get called for the travel. So, Lady Plainsmen basketball with 1:37 left to go in the first quarter. Phillipsburg leads by 10, 19-9. Andolyn Johnson inbounds to J.L. Johnson. J.L. Johnson up the court, right to left on your radio dial. Tipped out of there by Skimper. Heather's on the fast break now as she comes away with the steal down to the left block, and she's going to be fouled.
Passing perfectly on that one, able to get through there, take it out of there, then just track it down, get fouled, and she was going up for the layup.
Terrence Sides going to take a seat with 1:27 left to go in the first quarter. Abby Babcock comes back into the ball game at Danae Larshis. She's in the game for the first time. Taking a seat as Skimper gets the inbounds pass, and she goes up for her first 2 points of the season. Makes it 21-9. Phillipsburg leads the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. 1:15 left to go. They look inside for Booker again. Booker kicks it back out. Three's on its way, no good, and goes out of bounds off of the Lady Plainsmen. As Renner tried to hit that 3 from the right wing. Goes out of bounds off the Lady Plainsmen. Lady Panther basketball, 1:09 left to go in the first quarter. 21-9, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Oakley Lady Plainsmen with Sides on the bench. Keaton going to run the point here for the Lady Panthers, the senior. Babcock now with it, and Abby going to get called for the travel. Couldn't quite get that foot set as it slid on her a little bit.
A little bit outside on her, able to track it down. because that foot slid on the court getting the travel. Otherwise, it was a great pass to her, and she's trying to get that pass. They'll drive back inside, but that foot just sliding on her a little bit.
J.L. Johnson passes the right wing to Renner. Renner out front now to Larshus. Larshus around to the right wing to Shellito. Shellito looks inside, now back out front to J.L. Johnson through her hands. Stolen away by Ava Skimper, and a foul going to be called. 46 seconds left to go.
Foul number 24.
J.L. Johnson gets her first foul, third Lady Plainsman team foul. Lady Panther basketball, 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and Phillipsburg up 21-9. Meg Keaton brings it across the timeline, left to right on your radio dial, down to the right left wing to Ava Skimper, now to Heather in the left corner, inside for Babcock. Abby puts a shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for, and a jump ball going to be called to Lady Panther basketball. 32 seconds left to go, and Phillipsburg up 21-9 here in the girls' varsity matchup.
Very tough shot for the Lady Panthers. It was almost a triple team trying to go through the arms of Allen, able to get it off, but not very much going towards the basket.
Babcock gets it into Ava Skimper. They look inside for Heather, and it's going to be stolen away by Liberty Booker. Booker going to bring it up the court now for the Lady Plainsman. Hands it off to J.L. Johnson. She's met in the backcourt by Ava Skimper. J.L. tries to get across the timeline, does so. Guarded tightly by Ava Skimper, and going to have a foul called here on the Lady Panthers. 7th Lady Panthers team foul. Foul's on Ava. Her second personal foul. Again, 7th Lady Panther team foul. 17 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 21-9. 1-1 on the way for J.L. Johnson. First in the 1-1's on its way. Bounces off the back of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Skimper. That's Heather Skimper. Lady Panthers try to push it up. Heather Skimper has it. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Lady Plainsmen. 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Phillipsburg will have the basketball, leading 21-9. Lady Plainsmen scored first in this ball game, but the Lady Panthers been able to have some defensive pressure and get some shots to fall here in the first. 4 seconds left. Ava Skimper top of the key with it to the left wing to Babcock for three at the buzzer. No good. That's how the first quarter ends with Phillipsburg up 21-9. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back with the second quarter of action as you're listening to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the
like to take this opportunity to thank you for watching Panther Television. If you have the opportunity to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that would be great. We'd appreciate that. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscriptions so we can have more features. We'd also like to thank 4C Land and Auction LLC, Cody Miller, broker auctioneer, for supporting Panther Television. If you foresee an auction or real estate transaction in your future, give them a call.
So the Lady Plainsmen already on the clock, and they do. No, it's stolen away by Sides. Taryn on the inbound. Steal. Good on the layup.
Lady Plainsman getting out there. The official, Brad Taylor, blew his whistle, got the ball put on the ground. They rushed to try to get the ball in, and Sides just stole it away.
J.L. Johnson high off the glass and good for two. She's the first Lady Plainsman other than Liberty Booker to score in this ball game. This is now 23-11. Sides pump fakes from the left wing. Inside for Heather Skimper, and Heather going to get called for the 3-second violation, so it will be Oakley basketball. 7:32 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads 23-11. Full court pressure by the Lady Panthers. Shellito going to bring it up the court, met at half court by Heather Skimper. Shellito crosses over, now to Renner between the circles, guarded by Sides, down to the right wing to Larshus, guarded there by Meg Keaton. Larshus down to the right block, picks up her dribble, tries to shoot, no good, rebounded by Heather Skimper. Heather ahead to Sides. Taryn behind the back dribble, inside for Heather Skimper, right block off the glass and good.
They get it down there, Sides fighting Heather Skimper right underneath the basket. Right with a little block, quick pass down to her, and up she went.
They might have played together a few years.
Well, that looked like it.
25-11. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead as Booker takes it down to the left block, spin move off the glass, no good. A rebound, fought for, and J.L. Johnson comes away. They're blocked by Babcock, and into the hands of the Lady Panthers goes the basketball. Sides, right wing with it, out front to Jacobs. Back inside for Heather Skimper. Again, right block off the glass and good.
Jacobs with a great look down to the low block. Skimper had great position to get to the inside of the lane. Jacobs, quick bullet pass right to her, right up along the backboard she went. No defense in front of her.
27-11. Shelato tries to split the defense. She's in quadruple team. The Terran side's got her hands on it to make it a jump ball, and it will be Lady Panther basketball as Heather Skimper, again, we mentioned she had to get that ankle retaped early in the first quarter, but it's good to have her back. We saw sparks of that last year in the first two games of the season, and this is why the Lady Panthers are excited to get her back.
You know, she came down the court, she kind of set up like she is now, and as the ball came down, she moved down to the low post and just had great inside positioning on those last two plays.
Babcock decides in the left corner. Taryn skip pass to Cheney. Cheney shot no good. Rebound put back by Pocketer's good. So Caitlin Cheney in the ball game for the Lady Panthers. Couldn't get that shot to fall, but Pocketer there to clean up. Got the rebound and the 2 points to make it 29-11 as Babcock went for the steal. She's going to get called for the body. Her first personal foul. 8th Lady Panthers team foul.
Babcock's arm about 3 inches too short on that one. It would have been able to tip that ball out of there and just had to go track it down. She has the speed to go track that down. Instead, she was about 3 inches too short on her fingertips to knock that ball out of there.
29-11. The Phillips Circle Lady Panthers lead the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. First into the 1-and-1 for JL Johnson's good. She now has 3 points. Cuts in the lead. It's now 29-12. 5:54 left to go. And second one's no good. Rebounded by Babcock. Cheney has it out front now to Skimper. Heather turnaround jumper in the paint. Rolls in.
She's doing a good job. Looked like she was about to take off towards the baseline again, but this time just pulls up just outside the serve line there for volleyball. So kind of hits his jumper from right in the middle of the lane.
Heather now has 8 points here in the first half to move the Lady Panther lead up to 31-12. 19-point Lady Panther lead. Shelato looks inside for Larshus and going to have a foul called here on the Lady Panthers. 19th foul and first on Caitlin Cheney.
Good ball pass and get that one to Larshus. As she was on the backside, just a long pass over top of everybody, drops it right into her hands. And, well, the Lady Panthers just not quite in position to make that defensive play and gets called a foul.
Ava Skimper back into the ball game. Abby Babcock takes a seat. Larshus at the line. First one, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Let's see. They're going to say last touch by the Lady Plainsmen. So 31-12, a 19-point Lady Panther lead. 5:19 left to go in the first half. Heather Skimper will inbound to Terran sides. Caitlin Cheney, Kay Pocketer, and Ava Skimper, the other 3 on the court for the Lady Panthers. Cheney has it left side, back to Terran at the right wing. Step back, 3 on its way, no good. Rebound by Heather Skimper, put back, good.
Heather Skimper got the rebound, had to fight for it a little bit as she did have the Lady Plainsmen trying to grab her over top of her head. Got to pull it back down, put it on the floor for a dribble. Took a step with it and went right back up for the 2 points.
33-12, just under 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Phillips Circle leads the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. They get it inside for Booker, and a foul going to be called here on the Lady Panthers, their 10th team foul.
Booker is a good player underneath that basket. We've seen it last year as well as she kind of came off the bench last year a little bit. This year, she's really stepped into that leadership role here for the Lady Plainsman team. It's easily seen here early in this game as we're looking to her almost every time down the court trying to get that ball underneath the basket to her.
Kind of moved into that Jordan Lowry role. Get it inside and let her go to work as she's got 10 of the 12 for the Lady Plainsmen here in the first half. As Heather Skimper takes a seat, Caitlin Cheney takes a seat after picking up her second personal foul. Jacobs in the ballgame. May Keaton back in as well as Booker hits them both. She's got 11 of the 13, and the Lady Panthers lead by 19 again, 33-14 with 4:45 left to go in the first half. Sides, backside pass for Keaton. Keaton left corner, long 2, rattles out, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and a foul going to be called here on the Lady Plainsmen. Be their 4th team foul here in the first half.
Jacobs came down with that rebound and instantly just was double teamed, giving her arms down towards the floor, and she went down as well. So good to see her get jumped right back up from it. but Lady Plainsman quickly getting that double team.
Jacobs, free throw line, back inside for Sides. Taryn goes to work at the left block, puts it up, no good, it rolls out. Fighting for the rebound, J.L. Johnson comes away with it, and she's going to get called for a travel. 4:29 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads 33-14 over the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. Sides again to inbound underneath her own basket. Lady Panthers going left to right on your radio dial here in the first half. Gets it inside for Pocketbear, underneath for Jacobs. Meredith, too hard off the glass, rebounded by Booker. And now it's going to be tipped out by Sides off of the Lady Panthers, though, so it will remain a Lady Plainsman basketball. 4:22 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads 33-14. J.L. Johnson brings it right to left on your radio dial. She'll be picked up at half court by Ava Skimper. Picks up her dribble there. Bounce pass is going to Larshus. Larshus looks inside for Booker. Can't get it to her. J.L. Johnson now on the dribble. Picks it up top of the key, again looking for Booker. Bounces it off of Booker's knee. Fighting for the ball. Booker tracks it down just before it goes back to half court. Tipped by Pocketbear in the hands of Skimper. Pocketbear, left block off the glass and good.
All over that ball, finally getting that steal, and down the court quickly they go for a layup from Pocketbear. 35-14, the Lady Panthers extend their lead to 21. 3:45 left to go in the first half. Shelato inside for Booker, stolen away by Jacobs. Meredith ahead to Ava Skimper, and now it's stolen away by Shelato, and then a foul going to be called. Pass right out there, a little bit far from track down, as I'm not sure which Plainsman went flying through there. It looks like it was Raymond that maybe went flying through there to grab that one. Ended up with the ball in the So went through, stole that away, and just kind of got pancaked in between both Lady Panthers as they went for the steal.
Pocketbear gets called for the foul, sends Lexi Shelato to the free throw line. First one's on its way off the back of the alley, no good. Her first attempt at the line in this ball game. Into the ball game, Mackenzie and Mildenberger. And J.L. Johnson takes a seat. Mildenberger, a 5'7" junior for the Lady Plainsmen. 35-14, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 21. And they continue to lead by 21. Sides comes away with the rebound on the miss by Shelato. Sides down to Ava Skimper, right corner, long two, good! Skimper's got 7. Sides has 6 assists, and the Lady Panthers lead 37-14. Mildenberger with it down on the baseline. She's trapped down there by Jacobs, stolen away by Sides. Sides, right place, right time as Taryn leads the break to Pocketbear. K, right block up off the glass, no good. Tipped out by the Lady Panthers, and it was Taryn Sides and Mildenberger. Mackenzie Mildenberger for the Lady Plainsmen fighting for that basketball. They say Lady Plainsmen touched it last. Sides will inbound. Taryn looking with 3:08 left to go. They find Pocketbear, left corner, off the iron, no good, rebounded by Booker. Booker picks up her dribble, now looking to pass. Booker ahead, and now to Larshus. Larshus across the timeline, picks up her dribble, and she's trapped by Sides. Sides comes away at the steal. Taryn on the fast break, left block, off the glass, and good. Taryn's got 9. She's also got 4 steals here in the first half. 2:43 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg extends their lead 39-14. Renner to Mildenberger, down to the left wing to Shelato, inside for Booker. Liberty off the glass, rolls out, no good. Rebounded by May Keaton. Keaton brings it up the court now for the Lady Panthers, down to the right wing. Out front to Sides. Inside for Jacobs, underneath for Pocketbear. K behind the defense, off the glass, counted. She's heading line for an and one.
Great looking by Jacobs. Got the ball at the high post, turns, looked to the low post. There is Pocketbear. Perfect pass once again to the high post, down the low post from Jacobs. This time Pocketbear also getting the and one as she went up with the defense on her back, right to the backboard.
Looks like Jacobs takes a seat, Skimper takes a seat, Sides takes a seat. Cheney in, Babcock in, Heather Skimper back in. Looks like Stores comes in, and Keaton going to take a seat. Looks like Emma Honeycutt stays at the scorer's table. She'll be coming in for Kay Pocketbear. So complete line change here for the Lady Panthers. It's Pocketbear's free throw, no good. Rebound, fought for. Mildenberger comes down with it. Lady Plainsman basketball. Heather Skimper almost came away with the steal. And let's see, they're going to say foul on Heather instead.
She went up the side, Booker there, went to try to grab the ball down, just quickly got arm as well on that one.
So that sends Liberty Booker back to the free throw line. 5 of 6 from the line tonight. She's got 11 of the 14. Make it 12 of the 15. 41 to 15. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 26. Pocket Bear takes a seat. Emma Honeycutt into the ball game for the first time. Looks like J.L. Johnson comes back in. Mildenberger going to take a seat. 2:10 left to play. In this first half, Phillipsburg leads by 26. Booker tries to cut into the lead. It does so. So Booker's got 13 of the 16, and she'll take a seat. And it looks like Andalyn Johnson comes back into the ballgame now. Full court press by the Lady Plainsmen. Lady Panthers able to break it. Ball gets tipped around. Out of bounds it goes. Andalyn Johnson going to touch it last. So Lady Panther basketball. The Lady Panthers doing a good job of breaking the press initially, but a good job on the hustle by the Lady Plainsmen defense to force that out of bounds.
You're right, they had a good hustle on defense. The Lady Panthers got the press broke, but then at the last second, hit that ball out of bounds.
Babcock, right wing three. Good, it rolls in as Heather Skimper gets the assist.
Babcock might have got a little help from the Plainsmen on that one. Looked like it might have been tipped just enough to get that ball to back off a little bit and roll around the rim.
Babcock's hit 2 threes here in the first half, and she's got 6. Lady Panthers lead 44 to 16 with a minute 42 left to go in the first half. Shellito right wing with it for the Lady Plainsmen, drives into the paint and going to have a offensive foul called here. 16 foul on the Lady Plainsmen. Johnson picks up her second personal foul. Liberty Booker back into the ball game. Johnson takes a seat after picking up that second foul. Minute 38 left to play in the first half. Phillipsburg leads 44 to 16. The 8th ranked Phillipsburg Lady Panthers ranked 8th in Class 3A as Skimper. Heather brings it all the way up, looks inside, backside for Stores, and a couple of the Lady Plainsmen collide. Booker and Renner. Clyde underneath trying to knock that one out, and will remain Lady Panther basketball. Both of them quickly get up, though, so good to see that.
That was a great thing to see that as they both hit each other hard, and then they had another hard contact and they hit the floor. Good to see them both jump right back up there and ready to go back to action.
Cheney into Stores, down to the right corner to left corner to Babcock. Abby drives in, 10-footer off the front of the iron, no good. Put back by Cheney, blocked by J.L. Johnson, and it will be Lady Plainsman basketball.
Lady Panthers putting up a lot of shots here in this second quarter. They're already up to 20 here in the second quarter.
Have to make you bigger sheets.
How fast they're moving, you might need to.
J.L. Johnson with it to the right wing to Larshus. Larshus at the right wing, inside, stolen away by Skimper. Heather has her second steal of the first half, passes it off to Cheney. Caitlin brings it across the timeline with a minute 7 left to go. They look inside for Babcock. Little too high for Abby Babcock is. It will go out of bounds, and Lady Plainsman basketball.
Babcock's tall, but not quite that tall. As that ball was above her arms, outstretched arms by another 3 or 4 inches. So Babcock trying everything she could to get that one down, just way too high for her to go up and grab.
28-point Lady Panther lead as the Lady Plainsman put up a right corner 3, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Booker comes up with it, and she's going to be fouled on the putback. Her fifth rebound of this ball game already, and foul going to be on the Lady Panthers. Heather Skimper, her second. And Booker trying to, she's again got 13 of the 16 points here for the Lady Plainsmen here in the first half. So we talked about that win for the Lady Plainsmen last year, Robbie. They won 42 to 40 as Booker hits that one. She's got 14, 42-41. And it was Jordan Lowry who had 22 of the 42. Right now, Booker has 15 of the 18. Lady Panthers try to push it up the court. Cheney ahead to Stores left wing. Skip pass to Babcock right wing. Babcock loses the handle on it temporarily. Now dribbles back out inside for Heather Skimper. Power dribble, right block off the glass and good. She's got 12 here in the first half, and the Lady Panthers lead 46 to 18. 30 seconds left to go in the half. J.L. Johnson, top of the key, 3 on its way, no good. Rebound, spot 4, and Mackenzie Stores comes away with it. Her first rebound, 46 to 18. Stores, now to Cheney, down to the left corner to Babcock, inside for Skimper. Heather's shot short, but that's because she's fouled. 7th Lady Plainsman team foul.
That was a good look to get that into Skimper. She had great positioning, got a quick entry pass. Here Coach Miller over there yelling one shot. As soon as the ball goes in there, she just shoot it. As it was a great pass into her. Skimper, good positioning on the low block. She got fouled as she went up for that one.
So Heather gets set for the free throw. First one rattles out, no good. Her first attempt at the line tonight. Robbie, last year, again, she only played in 2 games. Her season high, and career high because she's only a sophomore, 7 points last year. Well, she's already at 12 as she misses both of those, and she's got 10 here in the second quarter alone. 46-18, the Lady Panthers lead. 4 seconds left. Booker, backside pass, stolen away by Babcock. Abby at the buzzer, off the glass, too hard, no good, and that's how the first half ends. Gold Circle leads Oakley 46-18. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back to wrap up the first half as you're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
Before we get this second half underway, Panther Television would like to thank Dana Gramman of American Family Insurance for generously donating to PTV. For all your insurance needs, contact Dana Gramman. We would also like to thank 4C Land and Auction LLC, Cody Miller, broker, auctioneer, for supporting Panther Television. If you foresee an auction or real estate transaction in your future, give them a call. Panther Television would also like to thank the Maid Foundation for their donation. Thank you for watching Panther Television tonight. After our girls varsity game, we'll also have the boys varsity basketball game. It'll be on a different link, so when you're done with this one, just tune in to that one. If you get a chance to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do so.
Finding the open shot, so
and we got 45 seconds here, and we'll get
they have the
second half of the game underway.
All right, let's get your keys to victory as we approach the second half.
We're going to start with the Lady Panthers. First thing right out the gate, they got to get the fouls under control. They allowed a lot of fouls there in that first half. The Lady Plainsmen, they made it to the free throw line 16 times. So the Lady Panthers got to get those fouls under control here, and then don't let up. They got it so far. They got everything they need to keep things going. So don't let up. Continue pushing the pace and get things going that way. And then for the Lady Plainsmen, someone else has to step up. Booker has been doing a great job underneath the basket, but someone else has to step up and get some points up on the board to help her out and get that pressure from underneath. The Lady Panthers, they're now double, triple teaming underneath the basket, so it's going to be even harder for her here in this next 2 quarters. And then control the ball. They had a lot of turnovers there in that first half, as they had 14 there in that first half. So they got to control the ball, take the time, find the open player, and get the passes under control. That's what they have for those 2 teams.
All right, Lady Panthers basketball is Taryn Sides, takes it down to the left elbow. So Lady Panthers go right to left on your radio dial. Ava, 3, no good, fighting for the rebound. And let's see, Pocketbeer came away with it, and she's going to be fouled. First team foul. JL Johnson picks up her second personal foul. Again, first Lady Plainsman team foul. Quick update for you. As soon as we get the second, we'll let you know on this quick update as Babcock drives inside. She's going to get called for the travel. Update for you as a former Phillipsburg Panther on the court tonight. Georgia defeating Jacksonville right now 81-59 there in that ball game. So the SEC taking, showing why they're a Power 5 conference. As Liberty Booker gets it tipped out and goes out of bounds off the Lady Panthers. So, Lady Plainsman basketball. Shellito with it, skip pass to Renner, right wing, and she's going to get called for the travel. She went for the pump fake.
Right idea, though, as she went for that pump fake, got sides going through the air, and Renner just went right around her, but got those feet moving before she put the ball to the floor.
Sides will bring it up. Right to left on your radio dial. Down to Ava in the right wing. Ava picks up her dribble, tries to hand it off the side, stolen away by JL Johnson. Now fighting for the basketball, still fighting for it, and she gets it into the hands of Booker. Booker then gets it stolen away by Sides. Taryn now has 5 steals here in this ball game, of course unofficially. Taryn drives all the way inside, kicks it out. Skimper 3 on its way, left that one short, no good. Rebound by Sides, gets it tipped out, fighting for the basketball. Skimper has it, still fighting for it, and now a jump ball going to be called, and it will be Oakley basketball.
Early here in this third quarter, bodies hitting the floor going for that ball, so both teams fighting hard to make sure they can get that ball when they can, as there's been a couple of loose balls here, and both teams have 4 or 5 players on the ground trying to go for it.
Just under 7 to play here in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads 46-18. Andolin Johnson has it down to the right corner. Renner 3 on its way, no good. Rebounded by Babcock. They get into the hands of Heather Skimper. Ahead to Pocketbeer, stolen away by Renner as Renner read that one, got into the passing lane, stole it away, and now it's Lady Plainsman basketball. Just under 6.5 to play in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads 46-18. Renner's 3, no good. Rebounded by Booker. Booker's put back, no good. Rebounded by Babcock. And going to have a foul called here. It is going to be on Liberty Booker, her second. Second Lady Plainsman team foul. 6:16 left to play in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads 46-18. Full court pressure by the Lady Plainsmen. Babcock inbounds the sides back to Abby Babcock. Babcock looks to get across the timeline, does so to Ava Skimper, left wing. Ava works against Renner. Back to Babcock, left corner. Skip past the sides, right wing. Taryn pump fakes, drives in underneath for Heather Skimper. Back out to Babcock left corner. Babcock left wing jumper, no good. Rebound, fought for, and J.L. Johnson comes away with the long rebound. 46-18. Phillipsburg leads with 5:45 left to go in the third quarter. Shelto has it. Skip pass to J.L. Johnson. Johnson inside for Booker. And going to have a 3-second violation on the Lady Plainsmen.
Booker getting position underneath the basket. Had that 1 foot just barely in the lane, just enough to count it for a 3-second call. That's what got the Lady Plainsmen, that 3-second by Booker.
Ava Skimper trapped. And then gets the pass off, and timeout called by the Lady Panthers. So, with 5:32 left to go in the third quarter, Phillipsburg leads 46-18. We'll be back right after this as you listen to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. (46-18). The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 28 over the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. Lady Panther basketball out of the timeout. Sides ahead to Babcock. Abby down to the right wing. Back out front to sides. Taryn going to set up the offense. Lady Panthers with this 28-point lead. Nobody scored yet here in the second half. Ava Skimper down to Heather Skimper. Skimper, skip past the sides, right wing. Taryn pump fakes, now kicks it back around left side to Ava. Down to the left, baseline for Heather Skimper. Shot is up and good.
Heather Skimper getting a little bit of contact on that shot. Press, let it go. Able to fight through it and get it off the backboard for 2 points.
She's got 14, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 30, 48-18. As Taryn went for the steal, couldn't come away with it. Andolyn Johnson to Renner. 18-footer, no good. Rebound put back by Booker, good.
Renner trying to step up and be that extra shooter there for the Lady Plainsmen. As she's taking a couple shots, unfortunately just not falling for it.
48-28. Now Renner comes away with the steal. Her third steal of this ball game. Phillipsburg with that 28-point lead. And now Sides comes away with a steal. 6 steal for Taryn. Left-handed layup. Good.
Sides quickly getting up in there, knocking that ball down, getting down the court all by herself for an easy layup.
Sides has 11. She's now in double digits. 50-20. 30-point Phillipsburg lead. Shelito left side. Out front to Renner between the circles. Inside for Booker. Booker back out to Renner, right wing. Renner picks up her dribble, guarded tightly by Skimper. Inside for Andolyn Johnson. Johnson turnaround jumper, left it short, no good. Rebounded by Shelito, blocked by Babcock into the hands of Pockadoo. Now the sides right-handed layup is good.
Sides very well contested on that layup, but able to fight through it. Get the layup off the backboard.
Taryn's got 13, and Phillipsburg now leads 52-20. 3:45 left to go in the third quarter. J.L. Johnson down to Shelito left wing. Shelito back out front to J.L. Johnson between the circles. Inside for Andolyn Johnson at the free throw line. Back out J.L. 3 on its way. No good. Rebound tracked down by Ava Skimper. Ava head to sides. Taryn left-handed layup. Good.
All of a sudden, Sides is using her speed to her advantage, flying up and down the court and getting some easy layups.
And just like that, she's got 6 points here in this third quarter. Puts her total up to 15 as she leads all scorers, or leads all Lady Panthers in scoring with that 15. A timeout called here by on the court. We'll just keep this one here. 54-20. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Oakley Lady Plainsmen here in this one. 34-point lead for the Lady Panthers. As again, they led 21-9 at the end of the first quarter. They outscored the Lady Plainsmen 25-9 in that second quarter to lead 46-18 at halftime. And now the Lady Panthers outscoring the Lady Plainsmen here in the third quarter, 8-2 here in this third quarter. Lady Plainsmen basketball out of the timeout. Full line not quite a full line change here for the Lady Panthers. The sides, Keaton, Jacobs, Stores, and Heather Skimper out there for the Lady Panthers. Shelletoe drives in, and Stores going to get called for the foul. Kenzie's 4th personal foul and the first Lady Panther team foul of the second half. So doing a pretty good job here of keeping those fouls under control so far. A little over halfway through this third quarter as Cheney comes in, and Store is going to take his seat as she picked up her 4th foul. 3:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads 54-20. Shelletoe to inbound, does so to Mildenberger, back to Shelletoe. Shelletoe picks up her dribble down to the right or left corner to Renner, rolls out, no good on the 3. Fighting for the rebound, and can have a travel call. So Lady Panther basketball. Jacobs will inbound, does so to sides. Taryn looking, skip pass to Keaton. Keaton quickly up the court, now to Cheney, right wing. Cheney out front to sides. Taryn going to set up the offense with just under 3 to go here in the third quarter. Phillipsburg up 54-20. Heather Skimper has it now to Keaton. Meg looking, gets it inside for Jacobs. Backside pass, Cheney, right, the baseline shot too hard, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Panthers.
As Heather Skimper was on the backside, almost going for that rebound. Good job, though, as she was blocked out. She started to reach, realized she couldn't get the ball, and just pulled back, so she didn't get a foul. So that was a great heads-up play by her.
34-point lead for the Lady Panthers. 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. 54-20. Phillipsburg leads Oakley here in Oakley. Liberty Booker inside, turnaround shot, no good. Rebounded by Jacobs. Jacobs ahead to sides. Taryn drives in, splits the defense off the glass, and it's good.
Great job there by sides. 2-on-1 situation. Able to get the step right between the two of them, and then just split it as she went up for the layup.
56-20. The Lady Panthers lead with 2:05 left to go. Sides tips that one out in the hands of Keaton. Keaton now to sides. Right corner 3. No good. Left that one short. And Sides saves it in to Heather Skimper. Skimper's shot is up. No good. It rolls out. Rebounded by Booker. Booker unofficially 8 rebounds here in this through this third quarter with 1:45 and counting left to go. Phillipsburg leads 56-20. Skip pass to Renner, right wing. Renner pump fakes to the right elbow. Shot left is short, no good. Rebounded by Heather Skimper. Officially her 5th rebound of the ball game. Sides ahead to Cheney. Cheney picks up her dribble back out front to sides. Taryn resets the offense with 1:25 left to go in the third quarter. Keaton down to the left corner to Skimper. Back to Keaton inside for Jacobs. Back to Skimper. Kicks it out to sides. Shovel pass to Jacobs, to Cheney, back to Sides. Sides will put up the 3. Left that one to the right, no good. Rebounded by Cheney, inside for Jacobs. Jacobs' shot is up, no good. Rebound, fought for, and the Lady Plainsmen save it in. Lady Plainsmen basketball, 56-20. Lady Panthers lead the Lady Plainsmen here with 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Renner with it out front, down to the left wing to Shelletoe. Inside for Booker at the left block. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebounded by Cheney. Her 3rd rebound. As Caitlin pushes it up the court for the Lady Panthers. To sides left corner, inside. Jacobs left block, no good. Too hard, rebounded by Mildenberger. Now to Renner. Renner pushes it up the court, left to right on your radio dial, ahead to Shelletoe. Shelletoe drives in, left block over Jacobs. Good.
Good job getting over there before the defense. Just getting there a hair too late as the ball was up on the backboard as she got there.
Sides brings it up the court, 15 seconds left to go. Coach Miller wants this to be the final shot of the third quarter, with Phillipsburg leading 56-22. Lady Panthers have only allowed 4 points here in the second half. The Sides finds Skimper. Left block, up and no good. Off the back of the iron, rebounded by Liberty Booker, her 9th. And that's how the third quarter ends. Phillipsburg leads it 56-22. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back to bring you fourth quarter action right after this as you're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. 56-22. A 34-point Phillipsburg Lady Panther lead. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson from Oakley High School as the 8th-ranked Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. They are that 8th-ranked in Class 3A. They lead the Oakley Lady Plainsmen again by 34, 56-22 here in the fourth quarter. Stores, Pockabir, Ava Skimper along with Abby Babcock, and also Emma Honeycutt out there for the Lady Panthers. Honeycutt has it left corner, inside for Pockabir. Looks in for Ava Skimper, free throw line jumper, left is short, no good, rebounded by Liberty Booker. Unofficially, Booker's 10th rebound. That would give her the double-double here in this ball game. 56-22. Ava Skimper, tight defense on J.L. Johnson. Now back to Booker. They swing it around to Mildenberger, left wing. Out front to Larshus, back to J.L. Johnson. She drives down to the right baseline, and Honeycutt going to get called for the foul. Her first personal foul, second Lady Panther team foul. Both teams doing a pretty good job here so far through the third quarter of bringing those fouls back down.
They really have. It's been a great job here through that third quarter. I'm guessing both coaches in the halftime were like, you got to get our fouls under control here. And they've done a good job there through that third quarter.
Andolyn Johnson's shot no good. Tipped out by Honeycutt. Ava Skimper tracks it down. Skimper backside pass. Shot is up, and it is good as Kinsey Stores gets the layup. Makes it 58-22, 6:48 left to go in this fourth quarter. Phillipsburg leads the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. Mildenberger between the circles, guarded there by Ava Skimper. They swing around J.L. Johnson. Right wing three's on its way. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound, fought for. Andolyn Johnson comes down with it. She's in the corner, loses it as Ava Skimper there to fight for it. Looks like it's going to be Phillipsburg basketball as Andolyn Johnson going to get called for the foul.
Andolyn Johnson got trapped up there in the corner, lost control over the ball, and then just dove on top of it, but dove on top of one of the Lady Panthers as well to get that ball.
So Lady Panther basketball, the 36-point lead. Babcock trap, gets the pass off, and Stores tracks it down in the backcourt after it was touched by one of the Lady Plainsmen. Honeycutt inside, shot no good, and goes out of bounds. They are going to say the Lady Panthers touched it last. Clock continues to roll here as we have continuous clock with the Lady Panthers up by 30 here in the fourth quarter. 58-22, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 36. J.L. Johnson brings it left to right on your radio dial across the timeline with 5:39 left to go and counting. Mildenberger right wing gets a screen out from Andolyn Johnson. Mildenberger three off the front of the iron, no good. Put back by Andolyn Johnson, misses everything, goes out of bounds, and will remain Lady Plainsman basketball though as the Lady Panther going to get called for a foul here. 13 foul, and it will be the second on Abby Babcock. Larshus will inbound. As into the ball game is Savannah Booker. Booker going to take a seat again. Unofficially a double-double for Liberty Booker. 17 points, 10 rebounds in this ball game for the Lady Plainsmen. 5 minutes and counting left to go. The Lady Plainsmen get it inside for Booker at the left block, and she's going to get called for the double dribble. So Lady Panther basketball again. Lady Panthers up by 30 here in the fourth quarter, so we have continuous clock. Lady Panthers a lead at 58-22. Full court pressure by the Lady Plainsmen. Ava Skimper has it ahead to Pockabir. Pockabir one dribble. Wraparound pass for Honeycutt. Off the glass, and it's good.
Honeycutt with a good touch right there underneath the basket. Got up off the backboard, had it bounce around the rim a couple times before it saw through the Pockabir with a great look across court to catch Honeycutt.
38-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Just under 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Larshus skip past to Mildenberger. Inside for Andolyn Johnson on the right baseline. Out front, J.L. Johnson. Three on its way. To the left, rebounded by Babcock. Abby with her fourth, ahead now to Stores. Bounce pass inside for Honeycutt. Honeycutt tries to get it back out, and it's stolen away by J.L. Johnson. Johnson quickly up the court for the Lady Plainsmen. Stops and pops in the paint, off the back of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Stores. Kinsey ahead now to Abby Babcock. Just under 4 to play here in the fourth quarter. Phillipsburg leads 60-22. Babcock to Ava Skimper, left wing. Ava, one dribble, out front to Stores. Stores down to Babcock. Inside for Pockabir. Right block up, and good. Kay now has 8 points in this ball game. The Lady Panthers lead by 40, 62-22. Three's on its way for the Lady Plainsmen. No good. Rebound by Pockabir. Stolen away, though, by Andolyn Johnson. And she gets her first 2 points in the ball game. Makes it 62-24. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead. 3:20 left to go. Stores 3 on its way. No good this time. Rebound tracked down by Booker. Her first rebound. So Savannah Booker with the rebound, and the Lady Plainsmen have the basketball. Booker out front with it to the right wing to Mildenberger. 3:05 left to play in the fourth quarter, and Stores comes away with the steal. Kinsey on the fast break, left block, off the glass and good.
Stores quickly coming through there and reading the pass, tipping it out of there and just taking off down court for the layup.
Kinsey Stores with 10 points after that steal and layup. Her first double-digit game. It's last year her season high, 6 points. So 2:50 left to go. A timeout going to be called. 64-24. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. And it looks like we'll take a timeout with them as you're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA on the World Wide Web.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to Panther Television, and we appreciate you watching. Hey, if you get a chance to hit subscribe on that YouTube channel, we'd appreciate it. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and that'll help us out with some mobile streaming and just give you an opportunity to see more Phillipsburg athletics and activities. So if you could help us out, that would be great. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors who contribute to Panther Television.
Right alongside Bobby Gibson, Meredith Jacobs, Kay Pockebeer, Caitlin Cheney, Kinsey Stores, and Meg Keaton out on the court for the Lady Panthers. Let's see, for the Lady Plainsmen, Mildenberger has it. Booker out there as Mildenberger drives the baseline. They kick it out front now to Allison. Allison off the glass and good for 3.
First made three-pointer tonight, hit 4 of the Lady Plainsmen was a bank shot.
64-27, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead, just under 2.5 to go. As Cheney has it out front, she's going to get called for the travel. And it will be Oakley basketball. Again, the clock continues to roll here. 2:15 and counting left to play, and Phillipsburg up 64-27. A 37-point Lady Panther lead. Larshus has it to Mildenberger, right corner, to Booker, right wing. They go to the left wing now to Allison, down to the left corner to Bockwinkel. Inside for Booker, and a foul going to be called here on the Lady Panthers. Her 4th team foul, and it will be the first on Meredith Jacobs.
Good positioning underneath the basket there by Booker. Had Jacobs on the backside, got the pass into her, and as she went up, she kind of jumped backwards into Jacobs, which allowed that foul to happen as Jacobs behind her had her arms straight up and down, but as she got jumped into, just got her on the arms.
First one for Booker, no good. And Mahoneycutt back into the ball game. Kay Pockebeer going to take a seat. Again, the clock continues to roll here with a continuous clock in the fourth quarter as the Lady Panthers up by more than 30. Booker's second one is no good as she's going to cross the line. So, Lady Panther basketball take that point off the board, and the Lady Panthers lead 64-28. Stores to Cheney. Out front to Keaton, back to Stores to Keaton. They swing around Cheney, right wing, down to the right corner to Honeycutt, back to Cheney. Inside for Jacobs, back to Honeycutt, out front to Cheney. Inside for Jacobs. Meredith's turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, spot 4, and the Bockwinkel comes down with it. Lady Plainsmen basketball. Mildenberger has it out front, inside for Larshus. And no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. Rebounded by Jacobs. And then a foul going to be called. Foul is on Larshus, her first personal foul. So, Stores brings it up the court and just going to walk it up, get it across the timeline, and that's going to do it. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers are going to win game number 1 of this 2020 season, 64-28. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back to wrap up the girls' game in just a moment as you're listening to Lady Panther Basketball.
Again, thank you for watching Panther Television. Our Phillipsburg varsity girls started off right with a 64-28 win here in Oakley. We'll bring you the boys varsity game here in about 15 minutes. We'd also like to thank Jesse Ray and Robbie Gibson for their announcing. We appreciate the contribution that the KQMA radio station gives by helping us out with the commentary. So, thanks for watching the girls varsity basketball game. In 15 minutes, we'll bring you the boys varsity game.